Welcome back to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast, powered by HSN Mentoring. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated, which is why we focus on a simple, habit-based approach. But we know that helping our clients become the best and healthiest versions of themselves isn't just about what they eat or going to the gym a few hours a week. As gym owners and coaches, we need to focus on a holistic framework, addressing, of course, nutrition, but also stress management, mindset, sleep, support system, lifestyle, and exercise. When we address all of these things, we're going to be able to make a greater impact with our clients. It also increases retention and results and adds a revenue for our business. Triple win. My name is Nicole Coyne, and I'm the founder of Healthy Steps Nutrition, CrossFit HSN, and HSN Mentoring. In this podcast, we're going to teach you how to take one step at a time to build a successful nutrition program so you can make a greater impact in your local community. I've had the opportunity over the past, few years, but a lot over the past few months to travel around and speak at different events. And there are always some questions that come up after I get done speaking, either if there's time for a live Q&A in a group setting, people will ask, or if there's not that opportunity, then people will come up and ask me after. So I wanted to address some of the most popular questions that get asked, and hopefully it helps you. So we're going to break this up into 3 different sections. The first one are the top questions that are getting asked. The second is the top questions that are getting asked about the annual live event we host. And the last section is going to be some personal questions that have gotten asked before that have helped me personally. So let's take a deep dive first into the top general questions about building a nutrition coaching program that have gotten asked. First one, how do I pay my nutrition coach? So standard recommendations with gyms that have partnered with HSN Mentoring and how we pay our nutrition coaches and our dietitians at Healthy Steps Nutrition HQ is about 45 to 50% of the revenue coming in for their client list. So our nutrition coaches keep track of their own clients, how much revenue that each person is paying, and then it auto-calculates. We have a little Google sheet essentially that auto-calculates that 45% and it adds up. We pay them monthly, not per visit, because ultimately the client is paying for a membership for nutrition coaching for a month. That includes the in-person consultations and the things that are happening between those in-person visits. So our nutrition coaches are paid monthly based on the services that are rendered, that are served with their client list. The second question that gets asked a lot is, you talk about finding the right fit to become a nutrition coach, and not all coaches make great nutrition coaches. What if I don't have someone on my staff that has a super awesome passion for nutrition, that has what we're looking for in regards to becoming a nutrition coach and has the time and capacity? And I don't, as an owner, have that time, but I know it's really important. Where do I find someone? So nurses, teachers, social workers, people who've been through their own transformation could be a good fit to help support the role of a nutrition coach. Look within your community first. There are 3 things that I look for: passion for nutrition that's in alignment with your nutrition philosophy. At Healthy Steps Nutrition HQ, we focus on a habit-based approach and start with 3 core nutrition principles. Whole foods first. Eat meats and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, minimal added sugar, focusing on balance, pairing protein, carbs, and fats together, and limiting the amount of ultra-processed food. So if I have someone that has the soft skills, that has good follow-through, but their philosophy around nutrition is strict macros or keto or something, a multi-level marketing supplement company that they're really looking to push, that's not in alignment with our nutrition philosophy, and it's not going to be a good fit. So we want someone that is in alignment with our nutrition philosophy. Look outside of your coaching staff. If no one fits, you don't want to put a square in a round hole, right? We don't want to put just the closest person next to us, because they're not going to be fulfilled if they don't want to do that role. Now, everyone on your staff needs to be on board with what the nutrition program looks like, the benefits, how someone gets started, but that doesn't mean they need to do the day-to-day for nutrition. Next question that gets asked often is around giving away nutrition for free or doing super cheap nutrition challenges. If you have been giving away nutrition for free, sitting down with people occasionally, how do I go from giving it away or charging $30 for a nutrition challenge to charging $150 plus for a 28-day nutrition challenge? How do I do that? Well, here's the deal. There's going to be a difference in the level of accountability and support that you're providing for a paid service. And if you're giving it away for free, people don't pay attention to what they don't pay for. You're going to increase the buy-in. People are going to have more results. When gyms partner with Healthy Steps Nutrition and run challenges the way we recommend, initial meetings at the beginning and at the end, group engagement within the Healthy Steps Nutrition app, daily videos, healthy recipes, habits, checking off a group support feature, likely all of that was not given in a previous challenge, especially the in-person meetings at the beginning and at the end. Personal connection, accountability, and support, personalization with a plan, it is a premium service. So we want to make sure that we're billing and charging for that. As gym owners, if you're doing the nutrition coaching, you might be more willing to give your time away for free, but when you hire someone to support the role, they need to be paid for it, and you do too. So we want to make sure that you're charging enough that the coach is making a decent amount for their time and your business is making a profit. Remember, in order to keep our doors open, we have to make a profit in our business. The next question that gets asked is around, how do I get existing members bought in with nutrition? My gym's been around for 10 years. We've said nutrition's a priority. We haven't done anything with nutrition, or maybe we've done something different. How do I get my existing members bought in? Here's the deal. Getting your existing members bought into a nutrition program is like a dial, not a switch. You're not going to launch a program and every single person's going to come rushing through the doors to sign up. You'll get those early adopters. We want to make sure that they have an exceptional experience, and then we want to highlight those people. We also want to make sure our staff knows the wins that are happening with our nutrition coaching program and highlight those people in classes. We also want to make sure that we have a solid front-end offer that encompasses nutrition, fitness, and accountability. New people will get started on that offer if we're setting up our lead funnel the right way and guiding them to get started with that option. And then we're going to highlight those people. Eventually, your members are going to realize everyone around them is seeing faster results, increasing their performance, decreasing recovery time. They're feeling better. They're going to want to jump on board too. It's a dial, not a switch. We got to be consistent with talking about nutrition in classes and highlighting the people that are doing awesome. The next question that gets asked is about employee wellness. How do I do employee wellness? Healthy Steps Nutrition has built out employee wellness programs for gyms that have partnered with us. But you need to get confident and comfortable within your community first. When I look at the gyms that have expanded into employee wellness, every single one of them started with people who've done well with their program. Even at HSN HQ, that's how we started with employee wellness. Our first few challenges and companies that we worked with were clients of ours first. They were managers or owners of the companies. They saw really good results and then wanted their company to experience something similar. So we went in and did employee wellness 6-week challenges and then ongoing programs after that. So when you think about building an employee wellness program, get it up and running within your community first, get success stories. Likely those are going to be the best people. Could you go knock on every single business in your community? Yes, but I guarantee if you have someone that already believes, loves, and trusts you, that would be a better first way to get started, get some success stories, and then use those success stories with other companies to reach out and cold call. But always start with people that know, love, and trust you first. Okay. What does it look like when someone signs up for nutrition in a gym that is partnered with Healthy Steps Nutrition? So we give you the tools, the resources, the app, the nutrition coaching, education, and systems for you to deliver nutrition in your local community. My mission at Healthy Steps Nutrition is simple. Help people take control of their health one step at a time so they can prevent and reverse chronic disease. I understand that our team is not going to be able to do it alone. In order for us to have the greatest amount of impact, we need to empower gym owners and coaches in their local communities to make their own impact through nutrition, fitness, and accountability. So what that means is we give you all the tools and resources. When someone signs up for nutrition at your gym, they're meeting with your nutrition coach. That nutrition coach is doing an initial consultation. That initial consultation is laid out through the templates that we've created. They're creating a plan with them, focusing on one habit, building a plan around that one habit, adding that one habit to the app, and keeping them accountable each week through weekly check-in messages. As a coach, you would be able to go in, log into the Healthy Steps Nutrition app, see your client in a calendar view and see, did they do what they said they were going to do, or were there some obstacles in the way? Great, let's address them and navigate any barriers so that they can get consistent. If we're not providing check-ins between those in-person visits, too much time will go by, something will happen, a client will fall off, and then too much time has gone by to help them get back on track. So typically they're meeting with clients in person every month, but they're personalized video messages coming from your coach to your client in the Healthy Steps Nutrition app every week. The Healthy Steps Nutrition app was built for a few things. Streamlined communication. So people aren't texting, Facebook messaging, emailing, and it's too tough to keep track of conversations. Habit tracking, even clients taking photos of their food and seeing what they're eating to give them some feedback, and then education that comes from us in daily videos. Those educational videos is focused around the Healthy Steps Nutrition framework, that holistic approach. So Monday, we talk about nutrition. Tuesday, we talk about stress. Wednesday, sleep. Thursday, support system. Friday's about lifestyle. Saturday's a kitchen tip, a healthy recipe. Sunday, we talk about mindset. And we are just moving through every single week so that when you meet with a client, you aren't feeling like a fire hose of information. You're focusing that time on working with the client, creating a plan with them around what they're wanting, navigating any barriers so they leave 100% confident that they're going to be able to do the things and get consistent. Because ultimately, consistency is what drives results. The next question that's come up quite a bit recently is around the laws around nutrition. So what can and can't you do? Every state's a little bit different. Healthy Steps Nutrition is written and backed by dietitians. There are dietitians that are overseeing the program. We know that in our course, it takes about 30 hours, and there's ongoing support and mentoring every single month after that. We're not going to be able to teach coaches every single thing. If you don't know the answer to something, you are going to say, I'm not sure, let me talk to the dietitians who wrote the program and get back to you. We have a Facebook group where you can ask questions there, and also on mentoring calls. There are still laws around nutrition. The main laws around nutrition are around two things: medical nutrition therapy and writing meal plans. So those two things are out of the scope of practice of our program unless you are a registered dietitian implementing the program at a gym. So if someone has cancer, pancreatitis, kidney disease, you are not going to work with them. You're going to refer them to work directly with the dietitian. Whether you partner with Healthy Steps Nutrition, you make your own thing, you go through another online course, it's still the same laws around nutrition. That's across the board in every state. Medical nutrition therapy is out of the scope. Now, writing meal plans is another thing that a lot of states have laws against. To be safe, we just say you can't write meal plans with our program. You can't change them. We have sample meal ideas in Healthy Steps Nutrition, but I don't like focusing on meal plans. Here's why. When you give someone a piece of paper, they're going to feel like they have to follow that piece of paper to be successful. And the truth is they don't. Instead, we want to focus on one thing at a time, get them consistent with one thing, and then add the next thing to the plate. All right, let's shift gears. Let's talk about live events. Why should I attend a live event? I believe connecting with other people in person lights a fire in you. As gym owners and nutrition coaches, we can sometimes feel like we're on an island. Surrounding yourself with other like-minded people who are doing the hard things every day levels up your excitement, and you leave fired up to do those hard things when you go back to make a greater impact in the community. What's the difference between the events that we host and other events out there? I've been going to events for over 10 years, lots of different types of events. And some of the best events I've ever attended were some amazing keynote sessions, but then I could go and pick what topic I wanted to learn more about in a smaller setting and ask more questions. This idea of breakout sessions is something that we've been implementing at our events for a while, and I absolutely love it. Attendees say that's their number one favorite thing. So when you attend events like ours, you get to attend main sessions, but then also attend breakout sessions, either focused on nutrition coach development, business development, or us bringing in some outside experts that we feel have a powerful message that can impact you and help level up your business or you personally. So there are 4 breakout sessions at our annual event, the Gym Accelerator Summit, 2 one day and 2 the next day. You are able to pick which session you want to attend. This allows you to take a deeper dive with experts, asking questions, and leave with more practical information so that you can hit the ground running on Monday. When is the 2024 Gym Accelerator Summit? It is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, April 18th to the 20th. You definitely want to get your tickets now. I am so excited about the lineup. I will announce that we have scheduled one of my favorite authors. One of the things that we did this year was we went to Orlando in a small group setting and spent an entire day with New York Times bestselling author Mike Michalowicz. He wrote The Pumpkin Plan. He wrote Profit First and a few other books. It was probably one of the best things that I've ever done with our business in a small group setting, to be able to ask questions. It left such an impression on me that I've had him on the podcast before. He's coming back on again soon. And we've worked together doing some other things, but I have asked him to come and to open up our session. So Thursday, April 18th, he is going to kick off with a 90-minute session talking about things to level you up as a leader, as a professional. I'm so excited about this session. One of the cool things that he does is he allows people to ask questions too. So it's going to be super interactive and really fun. I hope that you are able to join us. Again, it's April 18th to the 24th. I will tell you that if you lock in your spot by the end of September, you can actually get a free ticket to the VIP dinner, which is what wraps up the event. We'll put the link in the show notes to get those tickets. There's only 160 seats available. Personally, how do I lead a team? This is a question that has come up. First, we have amazing people on our team, and we've identified people who are leaders within the team that manage different parts that they're super passionate about. I think having open communication and not being afraid to have tough conversations is really important as a leader. If we turn a blind eye to things too far, it's not good for the person. It's not good for the business. There was a book that I read a few years ago when I was struggling with leadership called Necessary Endings. And I think it's a really good book. And I think as a leader, we have to surround ourselves with other leaders, but open communication, clear communication, communicating often, over communicating, especially if you have a virtual team, is really important. Setting the expectations of why. Whenever there's an issue, I think it comes down to the leader not communicating well or holding people to a standard. So don't be afraid to have tough conversations and communicate often. What are the top 3 things that I've done in the business to move the business forward? Number 1, surrounding myself with people who are smarter than me. Getting in rooms where it's uncomfortable sometimes, but I have learned so much. Hiring a mentor has definitely helped us. And my first mentor was in the fitness space, and every mentor after that has not been in the fitness space. I worked with Michael Hyatt, a leadership mentor, Donald Miller. He wrote Building a Story Brand, lots of different people that I've been able to take pieces of the puzzle and help build a better business to level us up to the next level. I think the second thing is don't be afraid to change. The way you've always done something isn't necessarily the best way. And asking for different perspectives from your team, having people on your team that challenge you. Because everyone has a different lens. And I think it's important to have a 360-degree view of what's going on, and getting other people's opinions in a leadership category and like a leadership team is really helpful. Not everyone's opinions. I think that's too much and it's overwhelming, but bring close to your core people and make sure that you guys are all in agreement. Know clearly where you are going. At Healthy Subs Nutrition, we have 3 core initiatives every single year that we are looking to accomplish. And if it doesn't fall within those 3 core initiatives, we put it on the back burner. As you grow, there's a lot of different opportunities that present themselves, and not all opportunities are the best opportunities for you. And some of them can be really bright and shiny objects and huge distractions. So just make sure you're clear with where you're wanting and what you want to go. Don't say yes to every opportunity, say yes to the right opportunities, and you'll be able to make the impact that you're wanting. So that was the question and answer podcast. I hope you guys learned something, take something away. Subscribe to this podcast. Leave us a review if you've been listening. I'd love to help this podcast reach more people. If you would like to join us for the Gym Accelerator Summit, this event is open to gym owners, managers, nutrition coaches, aspiring nutrition coaches. You do not have to be a member of HSN Mentoring to join this event. Although if you are a member of HSN Mentoring, you know that you have FOMO if you haven't joined us before. I pour my heart and soul into this event. My goal is to bring people together who are really prioritizing health and wellness. I understand the power that can happen when you put people who are so passionate together in a room, and we all leave just really inspired and ready to make it an even greater impact. So I'd love for you to join us. Book your ticket today, and we'll see you back here next week. Have a great day.